Hey, this is Jacob Palmer here. Welcome to our lovely live. Um, so this is going to be for Aquarius. So if you are a Aquarius that is in the previews or maybe wanting to jump on in, please feel free to hop into our lovely live, get in a lovely vibe, and get going. But anyway, let's go ahead and just like quickly get energy flowing in these cards, get our energy moving around. Okay. So to start us off, we have the first card that shot out, which is family. You could be dealing with some kind of attitude or some kind of agitation when it comes to family, or maybe um, or it could be a wanting of a family coming from somebody. What I'm getting here is that it could be your person is really wanting a family. If it's not like anything that is like father, mother, brother, sister, things like that. I feel like this is somebody that is like wifey material, husband material, and they're just like in a space now where it's just like, man, I really wish I had an Aquarius, and this third party could be getting in the way because that's what I'm getting with this improvisation card. It says just make it up. That's what this third party is saying to your person. This third party could be like, you don't have to be so touchy. You don't have to be so important towards the Aquarius. Just make it up, and the Aquarius will understand. Just make it up. And this third party doesn't really understand what the Aquarius is about. The third party doesn't even understand what Aquarius's feelings are. They don't know how the Aquarius is all about. You know? Oh, yeah. Yep. Yep. You got yourself a watcher on your hands. I would say you're not the watcher, but I feel like somebody is being a watcher. They're like, okay, I just need to just focus on Aquarius and see if they're going to slip up. And by the time that they slip up, I'm going to point the fingers at them and say, hey, look, Aquarius effed up. Aquarius messed up. They're not supposed to do this. They did something that was not supposed to be an Aquarius action. And it could be like they're faking and fibbing, trying to send the cops your way. But guess what? They have cops going towards them. And I'm not talking about like cops. I'm talking about like FBI. Maybe even Federal Bureau of Investigations over in France, UK, Ireland, things like that. It's not only just, United States. It could be people that are in different countries. It could be Mexico. It could be Canada. It could be Belize, Honduras, things like that. And look, you want to find some way to just, finally relax from this whole configuration of a conflict. And this is when your person finally finds the courage within them, or finally finds the aptitude to, really take you into their heart, where it's like you're already in their heart. It's the attitude of like affirming that you are in their heart. So, can we describe what the family card is about in the further tense? What would like to come out about this family? Is there anything about family? Ooh, jeez. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So there is this card, the Hunter, showing up. The Hunter is showing up as like possibly something that your person is going to say. They're going to be like, look out! You have a hunter on your way. Be careful. And I feel like that's what is coming from this courage. I feel like after this courage happens within your person, that's when your person is going to be like, hey, look, I like you. I made a mistake in my past, but I'm going to warn you that somebody that I left is in the process of trying to chase you down and trying to attack you. And that was kind of like a truth be told, where it's like they finally admit that, like, hey, look, I had feelings for you. I'm sorry if it lasted for years on end, but I finally found out about how I feel, and now I'm seriously in love with you. And they then say, like, I can't stay side by side with you in this very spot where we're currently at, because if we stay, that means that this hunter will catch up to us. About improvisation. Okay. So improvisation, we have, for a clarifier, focus. This improvisation, just like I was saying, was that, like, I feel like as this hunter is watching you, trying to improvise in this relationship scenario between you and your person, and this third party trying to attack it, I feel like your third party, or this third party, or maybe a couple third parties, there is going to be some kind of focus coming from them, where it's kind of just like they're trying to focus on you, trying to gather information from you, trying to gather some kind of uplift from you, trying to attack you, trying to gain some kind of motivation jump with you, some kind of like shift from you into them, and to like make that motivation theirs, and trying to be in this energy of like keeping you down. That's what this hunter is trying to do. What this person that's trying to attack you is trying to do. But the person that really found out that they actually do like you is the person that might have disappeared, the person that hasn't been talking as much, the person that has maybe at one point ghosted you, and or maybe even if it's not you that ghosted them, it could be even if it means that they haven't ghosted you, maybe you ghosted them. um I feel like this is kind of just like um after a moment of being a ghost, I feel like they wrap their head around some kind of thought, and finally made a click, made a epiphany, where it's like they have been reading some kind of letter that you sent them, or maybe reading some kind of uh, maybe if they're going through your stuff, maybe they could be looking at a notebook of yours, maybe even a journal of yours, and it says like something very sincere, something very close to your heart, and that is what awakes your person. That's what clicks something in your person's mind. That's when something shows up in your person's energy as like a confirmation, as an affirmation, as a abundance call, where it's like you have always been trying to create some kind of abundance for you, and your person kept denying it and 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 denying it. And now here comes the confirming. Confirming of this energy, where this energy will finally come to fruit, come to be abundant in your guys's, in both of your guys's energy, where it could be that like your person has been just like really like worried about how much that they've lost out of you. So now they're coming in saying like, hey, look, Aquarius, go ahead and indulge. They're like, your person could be like, I'm sorry, I did something that was very wrong. I did something that really threw us off the bus. And I'm sorry. And I'm coming in to let you indulge. And it's kind of just like, kind of like a energy of like, God coming in going like, okay, Aquarius, go and rest. You did all that you could. And this person that you've been connected with and that you've been talking to quite a few months back, or quite a few years back, they finally had the shake moment of like, okay, maybe I do like Aquarius. So they end up jumping in and really falling hard for Aquarius. About this relax card. Oh, and also about this indulgence being the clarifier for Watcher is because your person could be coming in saying like, "Hey, look, go ahead and indulge. I'll have our guy. I'll have our back protected. I'll make sure that this Watcher doesn't come towards us." Um, yeah. Okay. So we have trust as our clarifier for relax. Um, I feel like it's kind of like you're in an energy where it's like, just, you know, please just like do something that I can trust. Do something that will, continue to exist. That I trust, because everything that you did was untrustable, and that's what you stated to your person, where it's like I feel like after the fact that they ghosted you, maybe you had some kind of telepathic communication, some kind of text message, some kind of letter sent to them, and you said like, "Hey, look, if you're gonna like do something to me, do something that I trust. Do something that I trust." And not just do it blatantly, do it from your heart. And maybe they just never really answered that. Maybe they just never really like, you know, communicated back saying like, "Oh yeah, Aquarius, let's do that." They kind of just like looked at that and kind of just pondered, or maybe kept thinking about that and pondered, and just like was kind of in this energy of like, what should I do about this? What should I do? And we have for courage, the clarification is both the manifest card here and the grace card here. So what I get with that is that like there's some kind of like courage where like they finally leap, and that's when there's like this whole lot of like intention put to it, where it's like, they really like um they go from like like this 0 to 100 energy in a single instant, where it's like they've been at 0 for quite some years, maybe even decades, and they just been like, and with this years, it could be like way more than 6 years, way more than 7 years. It could be 8 years, it could be 9 years, it could be 10 years, hence that decade. um so I feel like your person could be finally like taking their missed manifestations to thought. And now that's when grace shows up. Not not the name Grace, the energy Grace. It's kind of like a I feel like it could be like they're placing their hands out, going like, "Do you trust me?" Or maybe they could be like putting their hands out, going like, "I'm sorry, I made a mistake. Can you forgive me?" And I feel like that's when possibly you're just like maybe over the agitation, where it's like you could be just about to send agitation, but like the day of that they come in with grace, it's kind of just like there's a bit of an energy shift that happens, where it's like, you can finally let go of the agitation, let go of the anger, let go of the frustration, and you're just like, okay, I forgive you. And I feel like this person truly is coming from a good place. And what I mean by a good place, I mean like somebody that you had some, ins and outs with. This person is finally saying what they were supposed to have said, saying what they were supposed to have stated a long time ago. And now it's just like, you know, it's like free gifts for everybody. But obviously, it's not towards everybody. I feel like they're finally closing out a very harsh reality. But anyway, for the future that you're going to be dealing with, either if you are already past this, or if you are most of the way through this, or if you're just about to realize this, I feel like it's going to then shift into the future, which our first card is release. Um, the reason why that card is showing up is because there is some kind of continual energy that keeps on happening, that this third party is trying to push towards you, where it's like they're like, oh, if you're going to release, then you better release your person. If you want to release your person, and focus on all these people out here. Focus on all the people that you have to deal with. Focus on all the people that are surrounding you. And you're just like, yeah, I know what you're trying to get there. I know what you're trying to get there, third party, and I'm not going to let it happen. And they're like, you better make it happen or else. And you're just like, okay, if you're going to be like that, then fine. And you walk out the door and you slam the door, and that gives this third party, or these third parties, a strong message of like, don't fuck with the Aquarius. Don't mess with the Aquarius. The Aquarius can get very judgy. And not just judgy, very aligned with God. Very you know, instead of being like, okay, yeah, you're gonna be like this is what it will end up being, is like you're gonna be like going from, okay, talking to all these people, to like, oh yeah, all this problem that I've been dealing with is you. All this problem that I've been dealing with is you. Yeah. Yeah, you better thought you would. You better thought you would have been better than I. And with this improvisation, focus, energy, the future of that is retreat. It says, stop the spin. So either your person is going to realize what they're doing and cut it off, or they could be just like kind of like the if you seen some of the more comical videos, or maybe if you're watching some kind of what you call that, you know, uh, guys in blue recordings where it's like they could be there could be people being chased by the feds, and like they're like, oh shit, it's the feds, we gotta cut off all our traces. That's what they're doing. They're like, oh shit, it's the feds, it's the fuzz. It's like they're stomping out their marijuana, they're stomping out their paperwork, they're stomping out their illegal shit, and they're like, hey officer, how's everything doing? And the fed or fuzz is kind of just like going like, I know what you've been doing, and you ain't gonna get away from me this time. And that's when they start to shake. That's when they start to crumble. That's when they start to break apart their formation, and that's when they start to lose their entitlement. But guess who's gonna be getting their entitlement? You, Aquarius. You are going to be the new entitlement. Instead of this third party going to continue to be entitled, you are going to be the one entitled. Because, allies of this third party is going to be breaking away left and right. It's going to be a blocking party, a breakaway. They're going to be like, oh, so that's what this person's been doing. That's what this person's been doing. Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna block her. I'm gonna block him. I'm going to take this person out for a block and show them who's boss. And look, the energy that that is the future of relax and trust. Territorial. So this is going to be your person coming in saying like, hey, look, you are mine. Like it's like maybe you've been hearing like in the past, I would say in the past you've been hearing from your person like, no, you're not mine, you. Or maybe they're like, no, I already have somebody. And then they multiple years later after that incident, they come to you and saying like, hey, look, Aquarius, you're mine. You've always been mine, and you always will. That's what your person could be stating. Is like they're saying that so then you can, like go from being relaxed to being very completed, where it's like, like instead of being like contentful or happy or something like that, in a way of like, somebody just telling you sweet nothings. This is the type of person that finally cuts off the conflict and finally says something that was supposed to have been said, going from saying like the whole "I love you" to more of like a "Hey, you know what? Let's get married." And the future of courage, the manifest with alongside with the grace, we have the future truth. So apparently, a truth bomb is going to be coming out. This is not a love bomb. This is a truth bomb. So I feel like it's kind of like they already like said that, like, hey, look, I love you, Aquarius. I've always loved you and I always will. That's what your person will say. And they might even say like to continue that, maybe they say like, I know I fucked up earlier. I know I said that I wasn't into you in the past, but it kept me away from saying my truth. And my truth is that I really do love you. And that could be one half of the battle of the truth bomb, but the other half of the truth bomb battle is kind of just like they will end up saying like, maybe for instance, maybe they say like, I left the third party, or maybe they might say like, um, uh, third party that you've been dealing with is somebody that I used to have been with, and uh, they embold that word. They quote it, like air quote it, in a way where it's like showing like, okay, pay attention to that word. Where it says like, they say used to have been connected to this third party, and they said that like, you know what, this third party isn't worth my life. My life is worth with you. And you could be noticing a lot of third parties going like, hey, you're not supposed to be with that person right there. You're not supposed to be twin flames with that person. You're not supposed to be side by side with them. And that is what is forever adding more and more and more and more and more and more and more bliss to this entire situation, after the fact that your person says that that you know, truth, that very deep truth that was supposed to be said a long time ago. So basically, it's like you're finally putting an end to this judgment that has been being pushed into you. Let's go ahead and see what comes out with the Goddesses and Sirens deck. We have Persephone, which is cycles. Pele, which is purpose. So this third party wants to continually cause cycles in your life, trying to make it a purpose, trying to cause some kind of downfall. It gives me that energy of um, kill the king, kill the queen, and you're just like, what the fuck's gotten into you? And they're like, nothing. This gives me like the energy that this third party pretends like they didn't really do anything to you, but their honest to true intentions is to attack you, is to prevent you from being crowned, to prevent you from being the great Aquarius that you are. Yeah. Mm-hmm. They could be not quite in fact saying it in front of your face, but you could naturally pick up that kind of energy from these people, because you know for a fact that these people want to be sweeping you off of your energy, trying to get you off of being truly worthy. And they're like, this third party's like, you're not supposed to be self-trustful. You're not supposed to be. You're not supposed to be. This kind. You're not supposed to be this. Great. You're supposed to be. You're supposed to be much different than that. You're supposed to be being detriment by now. But the thing is that like you're just like, oh yeah, you're gonna say that. Well, adios, muchachos. you're like, is that how you're going to say this? Is that how you're going to say this? And they're like, yeah. And you're like, okay, bye-bye. And they're like, wait, I got some more to say to you. And they're like, I really like you, and I really care about you, and they're like having this like evil smirk on their face. So it's like that is like that is the third party emotions and looks and feelings and things like that they're putting out. Is like this third party is trying to twist and turn and churn this energy. They're trying to mask this involvement, this energy, this feeling, this understanding about you and your person and the people that you have around you. They're trying to mask everything. And your job is to just release. You're like, whatever's not in help of me can just go. Bye-bye. You're like, adios, muchachos, with the third parties being that of those that you're kicking out, or that you're saying like bye to. You're just like, you could literally be like, maybe if you have Spanish culture in your life or in your family, maybe you could have this like understanding of like a Spanish mother of the household, where it's like the Spanish mother is like, oh, you better put some respect on this on us, Mijos. Um, I I feel like there's that, and then there's like people that like are kind of just like yeah. I get this like Godfather energy coming from like Godfather movie where it's like you got to put some respect on our name and respect our home. And I feel like that's exactly what you're trying to tell this third party is like you're saying like you're saying like if you're acting like this right now, then you gotta be acting like this towards my home. You gotta be like doing some kind of like spell work to both me and towards my home. And you are obviously right about that. You are obviously right about those particular things. And that made this third party cry towards home, scared shitless, or took took your took this third party over to the shittas, and they are just like crying and crying and crying and crying, going like, "Why didn't I overcome the Aquarius like I should have?" And God is talking to not just you, not to your person, but even to this third party, saying like they go over to this third party, telling them that like because you messed up big time, because you went up against an Aquarius rather than actually doing good to the Aquarius. And thank you for the like, by the way. I saw that. Thank you. Um, Also, I want to let you know that like there is some kind of adjustment when it comes to that, where it's like this third party goes from being like listening to this connection of God to listening to the connection of the devil. The devil. But this card isn't about that. I'm about to tell you that in a second, but I want to let you know that this third party is connected to a devil and will always forever be connected to a devil until the very moment that they change from that. Energetically. So anyway, the first card, because I'm going to do it in this platform, or showcase, if you want to say it that way. It will be you on this side and your person on this side. And with that being said, there's going to be past, present, and future energy coming from the tarot. So just so then you guys can have some kind of organizer or understanding of how this is going to be going on. So we have Sisterhood as our first card for you. This could possibly be showcasing as like, if I can maybe show you guys where I'm placing them. Excuse me. These cards that are being put over here, I feel like the Sisterhood is kind of just like stating that like maybe some of you Aquarius could be women, and maybe it's kind of just like, okay, you need a sisterhood. Or maybe if you're a man, maybe you need to have some kind of like brotherhood of some sort. Not just only like, a servant or somebody that can actually help you personally, but I feel like creating some kind of crew, some kind of establishment of some kind of um, how do you put that, group, in a way of it would come to me. Um, it's kind of like a group that is like a foundation. There we go. A foundation of people that could be helping you out. Maybe like if you're dealing with this more of like a monetary stance, maybe you could be getting some kind of loan going around towards you. Maybe there could be some kind of group if you're dealing with like uh, employee or management material energy, where it's like you're dealing with a company. um, this could be more likely like you having some kind of protective corner within your life, such as like uh, having security if it's personal, like if it happens to you in person, or if maybe if it's like online, maybe you say like, okay, I need some kind of um, attorney for myself. I need some kind of lawyer for me. I need some kind of protective system for me. That could be more, employment side of things. Um, if it's more personal, such as friends, you could be looking for some kind of like loyal crew of yours. You could be looking for some kind of you know group that can actually know what you're going through, things like that, and actually help you on that stuff, rather than like sitting dots and sitting behind and not really doing much and just you know being a no help kind of a person. So let's go ahead and see what else shows up. Oh, and also it could this sisterhood could also mean this sisterhood could also mean that like your person could be a woman. If you're a man, your person could be a woman, and they're connecting in with a lot of sisterhood. So it could be that, or maybe your person could be connecting into a brotherhood of some sort. Um, Next card that shows up for you is the heart. So this could be in the energy of like maybe you just dealt with so much in your life that you're just like, maybe you could be at like wit's end. You could be literally at wit's end. You could be saying like, all right, if this doesn't happen by this point in time, then I'm out. That could be literally like your end statement. You could be like in this point where it's just like you've been backstabbed left and right, attacked left and right. You could be punched in the heart. You could be um, you could be kneed to the gut. Maybe you could be uh, maybe you could be just bitch slapped around, and you're just like, you're like, all right, you know what? I'm tired of this. I don't want this anymore. I just need I need like one one actual real emotion from these people, or else I'm out of here. And we'll get to your person's energy in a few. I'll tell you what your person will be feeling or doing due to that. So let's go ahead and see what is possibly our final card for you, Aquarius, when it comes to this deck here. What is remaining for Aquarius from this deck? Man, guys are like really just not talkative somehow. Usually they would be talkative, but So I just saw like a couple cards that like did a little wave up, like a quick little wick up, which was New Vintage and Gethsemane. And I feel like Gethsemane is kind of just like you're standing in the middle of a massive forest and you're just like glowing, or maybe you're in the middle of a room and you're just glowing, and it's like the room is pitch black and you're just like you have this energy. This could be kind of like you know like movie comedy that I'm gonna do right now, but you could have like this and there's like just like all this light coming from you and life coming from you and love coming from you, and like these third parties are just like, I gotta have it, I gotta grab it, I gotta take it. And this is when archangels are saying, you better not do that. And that's when it clears the path for your person. And New Vintage, I feel like there's some kind of action going on where it's like maybe you could be creating a new style, creating a new look. Maybe you could be doing some kind of new aesthetic, because you guys are a really good trendsetter for the world. So I feel like you're creating something that not many people really wear together, you know? And people are just looking at it going like, oh my God, Aquarius looks so good in it. And you have also the faith over fear card. So you could possibly be getting the message from Jesus, maybe even straight from God. The message says like I'm going to possibly put on my what you call it, my Hollywood voice, maybe like an actor voice, and be like kind of just like tell you in a very like deep meaning about this, because I feel like this does need to come out to you if you either if you have not heard already or have heard of it and are just not sure if it's really true. So here it goes. The fear that you deal with right now is not above you. The waters that were split was to bring faith into your life. You are not meant to drown. You are not meant to drop into the depths of water. You are meant to stand among the water. To create the unthinkable. To be the one who shines above all else. So then the job may be done. So that's what I am getting from that. And I did kind of get like a energy tuning from that. So yeah, if that is what's resonating to you with that phrase that I had stated to you guys, please let me know in the comments down below. Or if you want, you can definitely send in a like. Let's go ahead and see possibly. All right, so your person has this card, the Resurrection. So, like I said, you were the one that was glowing. Your person is the one that's seeing you glow. There's a bit of a difference with that. You are the one that is at the dead center of this card, while your person has this entire view of the card. Your person could be seeing you inside the room, or seeing you inside the forest, or seeing you inside the passage that you're at, or maybe you guys are in the same car, and just like maybe they look in the rear view mirror and they see you just glowing. But look at this. It's truly like you and your person are meant to be. With this Holy Grail, this is sacred union. You and your person. You've known it already. Your person is realizing it. You've known it, but your person is realizing it. And look, holy anger. Your person could possibly be like shouting, crying, getting angry, possibly for no apparent reason, that may sound as if it was for some kind of reason, where it's like it sounds like they're getting angry for some apparent reason, but in the spirit of things, there's really nothing that actually is backing this anger up. So it's kind of just like they've held this anger for years and years and years, and they never really said that, this anger was fake. So maybe they said that, like, they could finally come out and say, like, hey, look, I I gave you all this anger, and you were always standing above it. You were always teaching me to not be angry with you. So they basically just, like, they basically said, like, I used to have, like, fake anger with me, but when you taught me how to let go of anger, I got rid of that. I got rid of that shit. And they could be now stating that, like, you know what, Aquarius, let's have children. Let's have kids. Let's have a family just like you've been asking about. Or maybe they could be saying, like, maybe, like, let's be together and have our end goal in this early stage of the relationship to have children together. And it's like on the bottom of the deck, we have enlightenment, we have humbleness, we have gentleness, and we have the garden. Even with wisdom bringer on the bottom after that one. So I feel like there's some kind of awareness that they're realizing when it comes to connecting with you. Finally, compared to, like, what they used to have been comparing to you or connecting to you with. I feel like in the past they tried to compare you to somebody that they were, quote unquote, wanting to be with. But however, they found out that you were the lucky one. You were the one that was supposed to be with them. And they maybe some of the things that you may have sent to them with this with this card, the holy anger, I feel like you sent something that was meaningful, that was loving, that was caring, that was really true to the heart. And your person kind of just, like, maybe gotten very angry at that, maybe gotten very upset that you sent that to them. So they kind of just, like, had this really detrimental aggravation. But anyway, let's go ahead and see what the messages have to say. But yeah, what I'm saying is that, like, your person could be coming back to you and telling you that, like the whole energy of, like, I'm sorry. Like it went from, like, them kind of just, like, at their very darkest depths to kind of just, like, to their point of, like, oh, Aquarius is right. I need to go confront my demons and go tell Aquarius that they were right all along. That's what the holy anger card going into the children card is all about. Oh, okay. So we have a big bundle of message cards for you, Aquarius. We have effort. I feel like you could be noticing that your person is starting to work on their effort towards you, trying to finally do something about your guys' connection rather than just sitting in the dumps and just like uh, kind of just like putting their hand um, to hold this connection back. It's like now they're moving forward. Now they're actually doing something. We have transformation. This whole effort energy is going to transform your person. Your person is going to be going from kind of just like a vengeful or attackful to kind of like, or maybe even defendful to the energy of like maybe loyal, I would say. That's what the transformation card is about, is like they went from like I got to defend from everyone and anyone to like a okay, I can get rid of some of the stress. That's what your person is doing, is like now they can get rid of some of the stress in the way of like um being loyal to you. And we have healing as our next card. I feel like there's some kind of terms to kind of just like you healing from this, and not just you. I feel like you heal from this, and that's what snaps your person to heal. So it's kind of just like a you guys do that side to side, and look at that, they're returning. And not like returning in the way of like doing a lot of bad. I feel like they're going to be returning in the way of like okay, Aquarius, I understand how you feel now, and I am sincerely sorry about that, and I need to make my um, make uh, make a real truth upon you, to tell you how I truly feel, past all that I've previously said. And this brings you and your person to freedom. This is what, like, it's kind of like that energy where it's like it goes from like a blissful energy to like a freedom energy, where it's like you guys could be just like laughing in the sun, or maybe just enjoying the fresh breeze, or maybe you could be just having some time in a cattail field or cornfield, and you're just like having fun. And that's when it goes from like you know feeling blissful, where you're just like laughing and smiling, to just like you plop onto the ground and just feel like I'm so free, kind of a thing. And this is tranquility, where it's like, you know, it's kind of just like you like talk with your person, saying like you know what, let's go ahead and make this our everyday thing, where we do this until the very time that we have a night together. And that's when That's when your person is going to pretty much be a knight of yours, maybe even a protector of yours, somebody that's going to be, you know, be in care of you for now until the future, or maybe until the very time that you and your person pass away, or maybe even past the time that you guys pass away. Maybe you guys take it into the afterlife, where it's like, you keep carrying that love for each other, and you have a family, and you pass away together, or maybe you may be at different ages, so it's kind of just like one person passes away, and you're kind of just like, okay, I'm going to um, have this as a really sweet memory of mine. So you might just like have a picture laying around, for some of you who maybe are at a very late age, maybe like if you're in your 70s, 80s, or maybe even 90s. But this is kind of just like the energy of like your person kind of just like, yeah. Yeah, this is the energy of where like your person is kind of just like, they really kind of just like not just only adore your resources, but they also adore your inspiration. Where it's like, you're teaching your person a lot. Even when you guys are in different rooms, or in different towns, or in different cities, or countries, or states, or something like that, you guys are always inspiring your person to do better. And what I mean by do better, I mean like, to not let the third party step in the way, to not let the wrongdoers to be the end all say all. For you and your person to be the end all say all. So that's kind of like your inspiration, your development of resources to teach your person. And now at this point in time, it's kind of just like, now they've got a choice to make. Do they want to repeat their past, or do they want to actually have a sincere life with you? And when I mean sincere, I mean like more than just friends. On the bottom of the deck, we have surrender, grief, space, culmination, and wisdom right after that one. So I feel like there's some kind of adjustment, realignment that your person is uncovering about themselves that they have to do. That's why the surrender card with the grief card is about. Is that like, I feel like once they have this surrender, I feel like they might cry, but it's not like one of those cries that is just like repetitive. It's like one of the cries that is just like a massive energy release, where it's just like they could have been just connected with the third party for quite some time now, if they haven't gotten rid of that third party quite yet. Or it could be just, if there are far past that energy of like, okay, now I got rid of the third party. Now what's next? It's kind of just like maybe they could be realizing that you were the one that they were supposed to be with, and they could be like starting to cry, starting to yell and scream and feel like that it's not fair, but really, truly, it is fair. They've asked for it and they're getting it. All right, so past energy for you. Okay, so I see. So past energy for you, your person hasn't been very expressful of their emotions, even though that they try to fake it. Their true and honest emotions did not get expressed. That's why the Queen of Cups is in the reverse. Is there anything else that you'd like to express after that Queen of Cups for the Aquarius? Interesting. So we have the King of Swords. Grabbing the sword. And this could be the energy of kind of just like, kind of like, so you did Aquarius wrong. This could be an archangel that's doing this. This could be a past relative that is protecting you with this King of Swords energy. Or it could be, it could possibly be you that is the King of Swords that's bringing about the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is kind of just like, in terms of like come with truth and do not ever falsify anything. And look, look what's on the bottom. The Hierophant. The Hierophant. This could be somebody that mocked you, somebody that pretended to be you, somebody that tried to steal your wealth and your legacy and your spirituality. They're like, if the Aquarius is going to be an animal healer, I'm going to be an animal healer. If Aquarius is going to be an energy healer, I'm going to be an energy healer. If Aquarius is going to be an intuitive, I'm going to be an intuitive. If Aquarius is going to be a archaeologist, I'm going to be an archaeologist. If Aquarius is going to be a photographer, I'm going to be a photographer. If Aquarius is going to be a community, how do you call them? Community charitors, I'm going to be a community charitor. And it's kind of like this person is trying to this gives me the energy of possibly the song from what you call it? Jungle Book. If any of you have seen Jungle Book before, it's the part where Blue basically hops into the monkey pit, and the monkeys start singing partway through that time, and they're like, I want to walk like you, talk like you. I want to be like you, you. You. And I feel like that's the energy of this third party. I feel like that's the energy that is trying to look like you, talk like you, act like you, um, think like you, things like that. It's kind of like they're trying to take every last little detail about the Aquarius and apply it to them. So we also have Four of Pentacles. And look, the reason why you have the Four of Pentacles is because somebody tried to get up all in your face. Or maybe this could be somebody that is kind of just like, maybe saw you walk down the hallway and so they grinned. So they're like kind of like they had like a really weird grin, I would say. Not this is kind of like one of those fake happy grins. Fake happy grins. This is the type of person that like is honest to truth, actually evil. Somebody that is actually evil that is trying to attack you, and you're just like, well, if you're going to be an evil person, I'm going to take my money and keep it to myself. I'm going to take my looks and keep it to myself. I'm going to take my status and keep it to myself. I'm not going to have some kind of copycat going after me. And so that made this third party start to think, going like, what the heck did Aquarius do that caused them to walk away from me? So they're like sorting through all their information. They're like, no, 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 no. And then they finish getting through their paperwork, and they're like, what happened? How did Aquarius not want me? Because you're in a involvement elsewhere. This third party is like kind of just like mope energy. Kind of like the type of people that like they're kind of like angry moping, where it's just like they're looking down, but they're like I don't want Aquarius to be doing this. But you're just like, ha, sucks to be you. And look at that. Wow. So for the first few cards that are showing up on your person's side is that, yeah. Is that they gave their emotions away. Your person gave their emotions away to someone else, and now they regret it. Now they regret it. They're like, oh no, it should have been Aquarius. And look, this is their energy right now. or maybe what it previously was. They were in this energy right here where it's like they could be thinking about you left and right. They're like, I was supposed to do this with the Aquarius. I was supposed to do this with the Aquarius. I should have said this to the Aquarius. I should have done this with the Aquarius. I should have told them how I truly felt about them. And they could be in their bed going like God, what did I do? That's what your person could be doing, while this third party is like playing in your face, kind of like trying to get you to do something. But the only something that you did was said bye, and you close the door. This is kind of like the energy where it's like this third party wanted to paint themselves in a good light, but really they did not. They did not at all. They kept painting them. They kept they kept painting themselves as not a positive person, even if it looked as if they were going to be innocent. They did not. Didn't I tell you? Your person could be seeing that you're in this King of Swords energetically, and that gave your person the boost of going towards you when it comes to love. Because your person finally realized who the true person is. And they could be saying like, the true person ain't this third party. The true person truly isn't this stubborn ass person of a third party. Not like, the stubborn person of the third party. I'm talking about the stubborn person of third party. Like kind of like a oof kind of a thing. Silly that I'm saying all about that to you guys, Aquarius. Anyway, let's go ahead and see what the present energy is about for Aquarius, which was very, very communicative. So we have the World. Your person could be coming to you very soon. Very, 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 very soon. This is within like 2 days worth of tonight or today, or have you say it as. But your person is going to be showing up saying like, hey, look, Aquarius, you were really, truly the one for me. And they could be finally telling you all the debunks about what they previously had said in your guys's situation or relationship or connection. So it's kind of like they say that and they feel like guilted in a way. Like guilted, like they feel like they're going to kind of be like guilted to the point now where it's like they can't come back. But here's the thing. I feel like you're going to be like yeah, I know how you feel. And you have this and in your sentence. You're like, and you're like, yes. This is where your intuitive skills come through, where it's like you're like, I know how you feel about me, and yes, let's be together. Or maybe it could be more of the way of like you just kind of just like in this hierarchy energy where it's like you're in this energy of like, very profound, very professional in a way where it's like you could be like a boss, and like this your person basically is coming in through the door, and they're like saying like, hey, look, Aquarius, I really do like you. When it comes to this Knight of Cups, and yeah, you're just like, I understand it, I feel it, I know how much you feel about me, and yes, let's get together. And this could be like a your person could be like, yes, and like, oh, yes, and they like, I think they shout first, and then they're like, oh, there's people around, like, yes. And for your person, there is the 10 of Pentacles, which is the first present energy card for them. I feel like you and your person are going to finally talk it out. You guys are going to finally express how you guys feel about one another. And I feel like your person is going to be the first one to bring all this up, and really actually state how they truly feel about you. And that's when you confirm it and you say like, yeah, I really do feel that same way too. And maybe there could be a hug, maybe there could be a kiss, or maybe there could be some kind of feeling within the both of you for just like a certain incident or a certain moment of while you guys are just standing there in front of each other, and you just go like, okay, let's let's talk to each other later. And the other one, after either you or your person says that, it could be like the other person says agreed. So there's also, as well as a third party in there, like a third person in that picture. And that third person or third party is kind of just like trying to listen, learn about what you guys are doing right at that point, or maybe they could be just like trying to get some kind of information from you and your person, just like they always do. And your person could be maybe aware of them trying to make it towards you and your person. So maybe they could just be like, kind of like that energy where it's like maybe it could be like, uh, kind of like, you're walking down the maybe like some of you could be in Baltimore, some of you could be in Seattle, some of you could be in some kind of like very rural city area, and it's just like, you know, your person could pull you around and give you a kiss, or maybe they could pull you around, look at you for a quick moment, or maybe you could look at them for a quick moment after they pull you in, and you guys both kiss while this third party is trying to tail you guys. Anything else after the Ten of Pentacles for Aquarius's person about this situation? When it comes to the present energy, or current energy, maybe, if you want to say that. Wow. Guides are kind of being a little bit quiet right now because they want to make sure that, like, ooh. Okay. I guess somebody stepped up. So, look. Yeah, basically, the intentions of the third party. The third party wants to put you in some kind of agreement plan or pact, or some kind of marriage ordeal that is away from your person. But you and your person, when the Ten of Pentacles happen on their side, and the Empress with the Knight of Cups shows up on your side, it's like you guys are both locked in. So the next card that's showing up is Four of Cups. So this could be somebody that, you know, kind of like this person, this third party. This third party could be trying to sweet talk you, trying to pull you in for something on your side of the relationship between you and your person. And then they go towards your person. They're like, "Hey, this cup came from me. Why don't you go ahead and see what this cup is all about?" And it's kind of just like your emotions that has been stirred in a witch's brew pot, you know, and then repoured into this cup. And they're trying to imprint it as like poison. Some of you could be literally remembering a really old song called Poison. It's like poison, 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 poison. And I feel like your person might have had some kind of intuition that they caught, some kind of spiritual guidance that they caught that was pertaining to that very false cup, and know what truly happened to that cup. So it's kind of just like, it's kind of like just like the third party wants to veer your person away, kind of just like kind of tell your person that, like, no, you're not supposed to be with Aquarius. That's not what you're supposed to do. And your person is just like, is like kind of just uh, kind of doing like a football move with your with this third party. This person of yours is kind of just going like kind of just like doing this, like kind of like doing a couple barrel rolls as they're trying to like rush past the third party, or maybe they could like try to see if they can juke this third party. But the third party keeps going like, "Ha, I'm too great for you," and so your person finally, instead of juking around them, they then kind of like get so frustrated to the point that they actually start to get pushy. They start to get pushy, so they're like, you know what? If I can't get around you, then get out of my way. So they basically do that, and they finally get through. They finally get through. And so that's when this third party will start to get kind of curious of where your person goes. They're like, hey, Aquarius person, where are you planning on going? And they're like, nowhere that involves your own business with me. And this here is the first card of the future energy for you, Aquarius. We have the Eight of Cups energy. In the future, you might end up hearing something that you're just like, I'm tired. I'm done with this. I don't need this repeating over and 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 over again. So you end up moving into this energy after you temporarily go through the Eight of Cups. So the Seven of Pentacles after the Eight of Cups is kind of just like um, you put together a lot of things, but it's kind of just like you know that there is one more type of understanding or information or knowledge that you have to collect that you have been waiting for quite some time now, where it's like maybe this is where like after that meeting between you and your person, this third party tried to kind of do some evil magic to your energy or to your feelings to your person, and your person's like kind of just like now in this energy of like, I got to do something or else Aquarius is going to lose their fucking mind. So that's what the four cups leading into the Ace of Cups is about. And there you go, 10 of Cups. Yeah, your person is kind of just like kind of just like in the energy when it comes from like the Four of Cups to the Ace of Cups. That's where it's just like, I gotta really like tell Aquarius everything, or Aquarius is going to be hit just like I was. And interesting. Yeah. I would say this does alarm you or rings a couple bells to you, but it's kind of just like how do you call it? This it's kind of just like they tell you some red flags about the third party. And this is mentioned in the description section of the live. So if you guys are wondering who the third party is, who the twin flame is, I suggest you to look into that section right there so then you can know who's who. So yeah. So this kind of like this could possibly be like you going like okay, now I'm confused. What really is going on here? And what did this person do truly? And that's when they start to really start like bringing that understanding towards you. Truly, like where it's like they could be telling you that like, yeah, I've actually been held captive by this person. I've been you know I've been depleted by the third party. But let's go ahead and tell you what the card that shot up for, I think, the first card of the future energy of your person. This here is what they're going towards. You. This is they're basically going towards you with that Queen of Wands, where it's like you have the energy of the Queen of Wands when it comes to maybe being kind of magical about this. Oh yeah, look. So your person is not going to be walking away from you. But they will be walking away from the third party, though. They are walking away from the third party, but they aren't walking away from you. That's what the Three of Wands is getting, or showing to me, is that like the Three of Wands is all about like them walking away and moving towards a new location, new thought process, new life, things like that. Maybe even just like kind of just like you know changing their facial or yeah changing their facial. So are they changing their face looks? Are they trying to change how they appear? So we have Knight of Wands after that. So I feel like this is what they're going to convey. This is that they're going to say like the whole "I'm sorry that I took so long. I'm sorry I took so long to express this to you. I love you and I care about you." That's what your person is going to be stating to you, is that they're going to come to you and say that like I love you, I miss you, and frankly I really do like you. And that's what clears up the air, the energy, the stress, all of that. So on the bottom of the deck of your side, we have the Knight of Wands. the Death, the Moon, the Eight of Pentacles, and King of Pentacles. So this is kind of just like you're putting an end, or yeah, you and your person is putting an end to slow motion in this relationship. You guys are now going into maybe a faster pace in this relationship. On the bottom of this deck, on your person's side, is that there's the Ace of Wands. I was almost about to say Ace of Pentacles, which I can kind of understand that Ace of Pentacles might be somewhat their energy as well, where it's like they want to hand you the ring, and they really do care about you. So it's like, you know, Ace of Wands, it's kind of like they're finally like admitting to a lot of things, saying that like, yeah, I really do like you. And instead of like them saying like, no, I don't really like you, now they're going to say, I really do like you. That's what this Ace of Wands is about. The Five of Swords after that is kind of just like they are also either at the same time or maybe beforehand. I would say they left some kind of coven, left some kind of bad person, left some kind of wrongdoer. We also have Queen of Swords on the bottom of their deck, where I feel like that is kind of just shining upon you as like one corner of the Queen of Wands. So it's kind of just like you have the how do you call that, the authoritative side of life when it comes to leadership. We also have the Ten of Cups on the bottom of their deck, which is all about like, you know, them trying to figure out like, okay, you know what, maybe this is to be fruited. Maybe Aquarius and I should really be together. So they finally step into that Ten of Cups energy, flow and ebb and movement, and they finally get this movement forward of like, yeah, maybe I really do like Aquarius. And then there's also the Magician, which is the last card I'm going to mention, which is all about like them trying to maybe you know, I feel like maybe they're maybe if you guys maybe are magicians, I would say your person could be the magic trick rather than the magic or magician. So I feel like you could be doing something with your person in a way of like them being the magic trick while you're being the magician, or maybe they're kind of just like saying like, okay, you've led me all this time, and now I really do you know, really like how you're doing all this. So they basically like you know, now start putting you up on the mantle, saying that you're the one that was meant for all this greatness, rather than all these third parties that they could have possibly have pushed up to be better than you. So anyway, no further ado, I want to let you know we have a like button if you want to put in a like for our live or maybe even channel. We also have a lovely heart, possibly somewhere around there, if you want to send in a lovely heart. Or maybe if you don't see one, you could possibly send in a comment with the heart emoji. So if you want to do that, by all means, do that. We do have the comment section down below, just like I just mentioned. If you want to comment any questions, any compliments, any maybe concerns that you might have had, things like that. Or maybe even, with the comment section, you can send in possibly your name, and we will possibly do a drawing some point Saturday to make the finalization. So anyway, we also do want to mention we have a subscribe button if you want to subscribe to our channel. Our channel has lots and lots of content. So we are not only just a channel for card readings, we are also a channel for anybody that may be of the religious type. So if any of you are maybe more religious, I wish to bring you upon that, so that we can so that we can bring in the Lord. We can bring in the great Father, and maybe even bring in Jesus while we're at it. If you end up subscribing, please hit the top notification bell, so then either you can be alerted by any information that we send out, such as a comment reply, such as a post, such as a video recording or live, maybe even short. Or if you want to be alerted by anything more specific, then I would suggest keep it on the middle bell and end up doing it towards like whatever you feel like is very specific to you. Also, there is a share button somewhere around here. So if you want to look for the share button, some of you, it could be the arrow, or for others of you, you could end up seeing like this 3 dots on the corner of the screen. So please, if you feel like sharing, please, by all means, share to somebody that could resonate with this, somebody that is at least an Aquarius, or maybe even somebody that could be the true to honest twin flame of an Aquarius. And when I mean true to honest twin flame, I mean like true to honest twin flame. So anyway, that is all I want to state to you. Thank you very much for being here in this lovely live. I will see you in our following live, some point Sunday, possibly Monday. If one doesn't go out on Sunday, I'll definitely see you on Monday. But anyway, I hope all of you have a good time, and love and light to you all. Take care. And as always, peace.